Hey everybody, just making a quick addition to the video notes for this week. I did want to make sure I hit on that situation. I also want to hit on another thing about solutions. So we're going to go through this really quick, all right? So we're going to see if we can write the equation for these two situations that we have up here. Okay, first situation, Mia is a boss. She has $200 and makes $100 every 2 days. Okay, and it's no different than when we had our y, we're trying to find our y equals mx plus b. Okay, remember that means we need to find the slope and the y-intercepts. And when I see a situation, I'm thinking, what's my change? That's my m. And what's my starting amount? That's my b. Well, first of all, the starting amount should be pretty easy. I'm actually going to do that in yellow. The starting amount is how much money she has. Well, she has $200. So I already know I can plug in 200 for that b. I'll write it right over here, 200. Okay. Now, the second thing I want to figure out, though, is what is the changing amount? Well, it says she makes $100 every 2 days. Okay, so $100 every 2 days. Well, if I turn this into, let's think about it, it's $100. And then my days would normally be like my x, so it's every 2 days. $100 every 2 days. Well, what does that average out to? 100 divided by 2, it's actually just 50. So you got to be careful. When it says every 2 days, you need to make sure you put that every 2 underneath and then simplify if you need to. So our m is really 50. So we can put that 50 over here. So we're just kind of plugging it into this equation. Okay, we can just fill in the rest now. We know our equation always starts with y equals the slope or the changing amount has our x. And it's not a negative 200, it's a positive. So there is my equation. Okay, you see some problems like that on your classwork or on your exit ticket. Second thing, second situation, Alexander loves bananas. He has 2,000 bananas and eats 10 bananas every day. Okay, so again, we're going to think about y equals my m x plus my b. Okay, so when I see a situation, I like to think about starting amount first. So that's my b. Well, how many does he have? He has 2,000 bananas. So I know that that is going to start with 2,000 as my b. Okay. Now it's the question of the changing amount. Well, it says he eats 10 bananas every day. Well, this is a little bit tricky because he eats 10 bananas means that he's losing 10 bananas. The bananas are going down. So it's actually not a positive 10. It's actually would be a negative 10 because he's eating them. So they're going away. He's not adding more bananas. He's taking them away as he eats them. So our slope then is negative 10. Okay, we can just plug in the rest of this equation here. So it's negative 10x plus 2,000. Y equals negative 10x plus 2,000. Okay, now really quick, we didn't talk about solutions. And we are going to see some stuff like this on your quiz and other places where we need to know what a solution means. Well, a solution, very simply, is it's an, let me make that bigger. It's an x, y point that is true in the function, or it does exist. You could think of it as it being true, or you could think of it as that it exists. So what it means, let's look at a table and a graph. Let's look at the graph first. Look at the graph first. So it asks, is the point 0,5 a solution to the linear function? Well, let's go find that point 0,5. Here's 0. That's my x. We're going to go up to 5. That point is right here. Is that point on the line? Okay, and so the question really is the point on the line? Is the point on the line? Well, in this case, yes, it is. So the answer is yes. Okay, now let's try this one. Is the point 10,7 a solution to this function? Well, we have an x, we have a y. Let's look for 10. Well, here's my 10, and it's actually 10,4. It's not 10,7. So the answer is no. And it tricked you up because that 10,7 is right here, but that is actually flipped around. That would be 7,10. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. And just let me know if you have any questions about that.